Hello and welcome. My name is Dottie Berry. Let me that you can hear me here. Anyway, I'm Dottie Berry, and I'm CEO of Training to Transform Global Enterprises, and I am also the Google Hangout maven. So that's why I'll put my glasses on here. That's why you switch back and forth to these custom banners, and you see there the Google Hangout maven is on air and Training to Transform. Okay, so anyway, welcome everybody. I'm glad to have you tonight. We've got some exciting things to show you, and we've also got some changes, okay? You know how when things happen, you go to plan B. I'm sorry that Amy Wallace is not going to be able to join us tonight, but I tell you what, I will work to go on and show you the Hangout page that I set up for her. And why do I want to do that? Because I want you to see how you can actually set up your own Hangout page for your business, okay? And do exactly what I'm doing right here. You know, I really think that there's so many more people that could be using this Google Hangout platform that aren't fully realizing the value of it. But what I really want to do is talk about the value of what we have with Power Lead System. And I'm really excited that I'm going to be able to show you a comparison chart tonight. Now, John Ahmed, who is on our team, and he's part of PLS, great guy, and I'm going to give him a shout out because he's sick tonight. Poor John, he's got what I had a couple of weeks ago. And I also want to give a shout out to Manny because Manny's newborn. She's having some breathing problems, and I know they've gone to the hospital. And so if you can, you know, go over to the Power Lead System Facebook page later tonight or whatever, and give Manny a shout out, give John a shout out. And I want you to do this too. I want you to go over and thank Neil Guest and Michael Price for this amazing system, because you know, without what they've done, we wouldn't even have the opportunity to have this great marketing system to utilize with our business, whether it's online or offline. And I want them to know how much I appreciate them as I do you for coming to our Hangouts. You know, every single week, we have anywhere from, I don't know, 150 to up to 300 people watch these Hangouts where they're learning. They're saying, I'm hungry for information. I want to learn what to do in my marketing. And Power Lead System really gives you the tools to do that. So I'm going to take you right now. I'm going to show you this comparison chart. And John put this together. It's fantastic. And I'm going to show you how you utilize this, because you might think, oh, well, that's great. We know how Aweber, IContact, you know, all of these different, what I call contact management and marketing systems stack up. But so what? How do we use that? What do we do with it once we have a link? And I'm going to show you, because John, bless his heart, has created a share code for everybody to use. So number one, I'm going to show you the comparison chart. Number two, I'm going to give you a share code. And number three, I'm then going to show you what you can go do with this, because it's extremely important. I mean, if you really see the distinction. Now, I'm not saying that any of these other systems are bad. They're great. They just don't have what we have. So that means we just got an edge on them. And when you have an edge on somebody in business, you don't have to put them down, but you really need to stack it up and let people, just let people see exactly how you stack up. Because when things are in black and white, what do you say? The facts speak for themselves. So I'm going to go over here on sharing, and I'm going to just bring this up so that you can see it. I think that's going to get it right there. All right, that's it. So let me actually go over. See, once I bring it up on here, I can't maneuver it on here. You can see it, but I've got to get over where we can actually work on it and go through things. So this is great. It's called the Marketing System Comparison Chart. Now, it is very, specific, okay? And look at this up here. It's got Power Lead System, Aweber, Constant Contact, IContact, Get Response, and MailChimp. Now, those are about, the main ones out there. So what it does, it actually gives you the cost. Now, you might think, okay, well, this is $30. Look there, that's Aweber 19. But we're not done. I want you to look how it begins to change, because when you get up to 500 to 2,500, watch, it jumps. Well, you know what? I surely hope that you're going to build your list to more than 500 people. Now, you may not be there yet, and that's perfectly okay. You know, there's one thing I have found, even when I started in this, there was always something that I knew a little bit more than somebody else, and there was always a lot more that other people knew. So, you know, even though you might be new, really recognize that if you can learn one little thing that you can share with somebody else, you can be their expert in the moment. So this is why I'm saying I hope you have more than 500, because quite frankly, if you don't build your list to more than 500 people in the next few years, you're probably not going to have a list that brings you the ability to create very much income, unless every one of those is going to do everything you say. And that's highly unlikely, because think about it this way. If you have 500 likes and dislikes, so although you might offer one product that, you know, 10 of them like, maybe the other 490 don't want it, but at least that 10, you served a purpose for them. You got them something they needed. So that's the way it works. But watch here. So you go up to 2,500, Aweber's already at $49, and then it goes to $69. Now look here, more than 25,000. I mean, look at this. Power lead system, $30. Aweber, 200 and up. Constant Contact, 300 and up at that range. So, you know, I don't have to sit here and read through every single thing, but I do want you to see what's possible, like a free lead system. I mean, this isn't, you know, Aweber's a great company. I've had it before. I don't have it now because I really don't need it with Power Lead System. But they don't offer a free lead system. Neither does Constant Contact or IContact or GetResponse or MailChimp. I mean, when I say they offer a free lead system, they literally offer a contact management system for free. You know, you can actually set that up. And that's fantastic. And you can not only lead it to the Power Lead System product, you can lead it to your own business. See, most people, when they give away something free, they only allow you to lead it to their system. And then guess what? When you leave their system, all of your leads are locked up in theirs. I mean, we can actually export our contacts. So that is that's just a huge value, okay? So right here, free viral report. We've got that, you know, our viral report. None of these others have that. Unlimited capture pages. It shows that they do have that. Sales pages, yes, they have that. Unlimited email campaigns, yes, they have that. Unlimited sales funnels. No, you cannot create that in these other systems. And we have so much flexibility for creating these custom systems. Duplicating, look at that. This is the key one. This is the one I was training on last week. If you want to be a leader, create sales funnels and create share codes for them. That's why I'm giving a shout out to John tonight. He's sharing this with the whole entire PLS community. Now, he doesn't have to do that, but he is. And that's what I love about Power Lead System. We all collaborate to help each other out, because when I win, you win. And when we all win, Power Lead System wins. And when Power Lead System is greater and bigger and better out there, then more people want to know about it. And they may call you. And one day they may call me. You know, it's sort of like this. I tell people this, but I'm going to give you this example. I'm going to get off here just a second to give you this example. Let me just click back here for a minute. But this is an important example. Now, I don't know if any of you all remember this, but used to with the car dealerships, they would not get within miles of each other. They were very, very threatened. And finally, they realized, you know what? If we all get car row and we all line up, we're going to leverage being in the car sales business together. Even though they may not walk in and get my card this time, they may go next door to the competitor, but I don't have to worry about that, because next time they might walk into me and get a car instead of my competitor. And by us all lining up in a row, then we all are served better in the car industry. So the same thing holds true here. You know, when I offer this on a Tuesday night training for everybody in the community, and when John offers a share code for everybody in the community, we all benefit. So this is really exciting. So let me go back to this, and then I'm going to give you the share code. And let me just get back on here. All right, back where we were here. Okay, so, you know, look at all this duplication. That is so key because so many of us are in direct sales, and you need to have sales funnels for your team. And that's great if you spend time doing it, but what if you can't duplicate that for somebody easily? The Google Hangout pages, I mean, just like I'm using right now, you all can do this. I'm telling you, you can do this. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer next week. I'm going to take one of my Google Hangout pages and I'm going to create a share code out of it. And I'm going to let you go in there and copy it, okay? And then change whatever you need to change. But at least it's going to have a nice big screen up there for you. And you know, we're just going to make this so easy for you. Floating capture forms. Other people don't have that. Done for you capture pages. Okay, we've got Aweber's got some of that, and we've got Constant Contact. One of them doesn't. Some of them do. Done for you sales pages. Some of them do. Okay. Done for your email campaigns. They all do. Done for your sales funnels. Nope. They don't have that. And that's a distinction. Custom domains. Some do, some don't. We do. Unlimited subdomains. We do. Look at that. Do you realize how valuable unlimited subdomains is? You know what I tell people to do? Well, I'll show you. Let me make a note of that. I'm going to put it right over here, and I'll go in and show you that. It's if you have just one domain. I'm going to show you what to do. It is so cool. Ad tracking. Yes, everybody has ad tracking. Web page statistics, meta tags. So look at this. E-cards. We do. A couple of them do. Some of them don't. Personalized videos. Yes, we do. See, we have that. Autoresponder follow-up. Yes, everybody has that. Email newsletters. So just look at this. QR codes. We have that. They don't have that. Live training. We have that weekly. Not only does PLS have that every Wednesday, Manny does training right before that. I do training on Tuesday nights. You know, recurring commissions. Look at what we've got. I mean, we have so much. Look at that 50% match. So look at this. Pay levels, unlimited. Look, some of them don't even have it. Some of them on one. Look at this. Pay time period, weekly. Folks, you have to really leverage what John has done here. He said he was actually going to watch from the bed. John, I hope you're laying down. Anyway, monthly fee. Okay, so we have this monthly fee here, and we are able to have a business opportunity, and it is well worth our $23.97 to do this. Now, look what John did. Oh, I just love that, John. Look how that flips up. It goes to red. Click here to start free trial. Now, my actual link I created was comparisonchart.plsgoldnuggets.com. But you're going to create your own subdomain link after you have the share code. So you're going to click here to start. The people are, when they come to your page, you're going to go, oh my gosh, why? Who wouldn't get a 7-day free trial after seeing that? And when they click on it, your page is going to go to yours. So look, it goes to the direct sign up page. Is that cool or is that cool? Wow, fantastic. You know, there's somebody else I want to give a shout out to. Her name is this lady right here. Very nice lady, Susan Hines. I want to give a shout out to her. Why? Because she's going to watch the Hangout later. But she did a great thing today. She came and she requested my friendship, said she would sent me a message first. And I said, sure, go ahead and request it. And you know what's great about doing that? That just shows that she's social media savvy. In other words, lots of times people send a lot of friend requests, and I have to go over there and really check them out, see if it's, you know, you should. you should check the person out, because if I go over there and I see them putting hate comments on their page and things like that and raising Cain with a bunch of people, that's not the kind of people I want to connect with. But she was very, very nice. She came over to my page, sent me a message, and then I said, yes, please go send me a friend request. So when she said she had, I went there and I confirmed it immediately. You know, I was looking for it. And then I went over here and I said, Susan, thanks so much for reaching out, with much appreciation, and gave her the little symbol. It means I care, you know, I appreciate you, see you on the Hangout tonight. And then she was kind enough to say she had a conflict, but she would watch the replay. So Susan, I hope you see that I'm giving you a shout out. See, I love to find when somebody's doing something great and right and give them a shout out. You know, people are so used to shouting people down. And, you know, I like lifting people up. Manny's like that. Neil and Michael are like that. So many in our community are like that. In fact, I'm going to go right now and I'm going to do just what I said I wanted you all to do. I can probably find one right over here that somebody has commented in Power Lead System or something like that, because they're always doing that. And let me see if I've got one over here real quick. Okay, well, I'll just go down here and I'll go to Official Power Lead System. And I'm just going to do this right now. I'm going to say Michael Price, I'll say Neil Giss and Michael Price. Let me just get that there. I'm doing a training on the Hangout right now, and I want you to know how much I appreciate both of you, and oops, typing too fast, and Power Lead System. Without PLS, I wouldn't have a Hangout page. Is that true or is that true? You know, so I'm going to post that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go add a photo right here. And let me see if I've got that symbol right here. I'm going to go give them that thank you too. I'm just going to say thank you, because, you know, I really do appreciate them. So after the Hangout, I want you all to go over there and say, hey, we really appreciate it too, okay? Because it's so important to let people know that you appreciate what they're doing. So let me show you a couple of things here, okay? Let me go in the back office. And first of all, I'm going to show you, if somebody comes in on my team, this is the first thing I have them do. I have them get a domain name. Go right here. I might have to log in again. Let me make sure I haven't lost anybody on the Hangout. Okay, there it is. What I do is I have them get with Sally Madison. You notice mine's with CoachB.com. Why do I do that? Well, think about it. First of all, if you get something like success with Manny Lopez or whatever, Facebook lots of times will block those kind of links because they think you're going to spam with it, you know. But look at this. I could go like this and go success dot with Coach B. Or, I mean, just think about it when you read it, because if I had already there success with Coach B, I couldn't have joined success with Coach B, hang out success with Coach B. See, that wouldn't make any sense. So think about how useful this is. If you're only going to choose one domain name, this is the first one I make everybody get, because then they can do hang out with Coach B, join, you know, company XYZ with Coach B. I can put success with Coach B. You know, just think about the options. And all of these are called subdomains. The www is not in there. It's already been removed, so you don't put it in there. Where the www is where your word goes that creates a subdomain. And this is what we could do an unlimited number of. In other words, when you go back, let me just go back to my page. When you go back here, these unlimited subdomains that nobody else has, we have that, okay? So that's just a little tip to you right there. Now, let's go get, over here, let's go get, let me move the page up here. Let's go get into the share codes, because I put it in down here, the one that, that I was given by John and Tammy. Okay, there it is. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to come over. I'll just be going on my page. Your page will look just a little bit different. That's okay. It'll still be the same Hangout going. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, you see it's lagging just a little bit behind. I'm going to put the share code in. I'm going to put, this is the share code for John's awesome comparison chart for PLS. Okay, that is the share code, folks. Now, why don't you start writing there right now and say, hey, thank you so much, John. You're the bomb. I mean, thank him. Get in there right now. Engage right here. If you're not sure where I'm writing that, okay, let me just show you. Right below this, okay, you're not seeing it move forward because I've got it turned off because it would loop back in here with the sound. But right down there is the chat box. Go down there and start thanking people, you know. Thank them, thank them, thank them. Thank John for that great share code for. Now, what are you going to do with it? Okay, here's the chart. There's your link. You say, well, what am I going to do with this? All right, here's a tip. Let me show you. I did this. Hey, look, I went over, I went to my Training to Transform page. It's actually facebook.com/coach trainer speaker. But this is a page. Now, right here, okay, I put, ever wondered what content management system offers the best value? How does yours stack up? Well, if you're reading that and you've got Aweber, you might say, well, that's pretty cool. So you're going to click on it and it's going to take you to yours, whatever you set up that subdomain with, okay? So remember, you're going to take that share code and you're going to submit it right over here, okay? This is what I did. I put it right in there and I submitted it, okay? And then what I did, it told me that I had been successful. So I went over here and I made a subdomain, okay? And that subdomain took me over to here. Oops, excuse me. Let me get the right page up there, manage my websites. So that subdomain took me to this page. Got a lot up here to show you, so it's scrolling for just a minute, so hang with it. All right, so you'll notice that the last one I did, well, that one says share codes. I actually, here's what I did, just so you'll know. This is, let me show you right here. See, I think about something and I say, I want to show you. That Hangout I did last week, I took it before it came down and I copied it. I made a copy of it and I gave it a subdomain called share codes, because you know what, that's a darn good Hangout, and I wanted to save it as a special page, even though, okay, even though it's on my recorded Hangouts. All right, I wanted to have one because if I'm talking to a leader, I'm going to say, hey, you got to see this Hangout I did one night. It's not because Dottie Berry did the great Hangout. It's because PLS is a great system that enables me to create sales funnels that I can duplicate. And I tell leaders, if you're a leader, you want to be able to do this too. Yes, you do. So that's the last one that I created, and I did it right before, so I didn't have to go back and put that Hangout in from last week. So anyway, this one though, I had, let's see, what did I call it here? I called it comparison chart, okay? So over here on comparison chart, I had, oh, I got a lot of links, don't I? All right, there's comparison chart, all right? So, oops, it didn't hang there. Let me go back up and get it again. Crazy little thing popped up there. All right, comparison chart. All right, there it is. All right, comparison chart. And what I did was after I got that, it popped me over to this page, and I just went over here and I hooked it up with the comparison. Look, there it is. I was able to use that because why? Because John gave me his great share code. And now I get to share it with all of you all and give him all the credit because he's sick and can't come on here and talk. So what am I going to do now, though? Let's go back. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put it on that one. And then I'm going to come over here. Let me make sure. Oh, this is my Google Hangout Maven page. So see, you can have different pages that you set up. This one's actually under facebook.com/Coach Dottie Berry, but it's the Google Hangout Maven page, okay? So, yeah, you know, you come over here, and what have I got? I've got it on here. See, the marketing system. Now, what else can you do, though? Well, catch this. I just started this because I wanted to show you. You can actually go over here and write a note, okay? So if I click on more, if you haven't added this particular tab, you'll want to go over and manage tabs and add the one in that says notes, okay? Notes right there. So I come over to notes and I just start writing a note. It's like doing a blog post on Facebook. Now, why would you do it here? Now, I've got a blog, but I'll guarantee you, I don't have as much traffic to my blog as Facebook has to Facebook. Do you think? So do you think, is it better or really good to write a blog post over here and share it with people? Absolutely. So I just kind of put in here, isn't it time to find out how your contact management marketing system stacks up to the others? So I just put, yes, check out the comparison chart and see in black and white what other marketing systems charge and what they offer. Now, it says photo ID 1 right there right now because I came down here and I simply clicked on, okay, choose a file. So when I chose a picture, it put it in up there. And then I wrote another sentence because I haven't published any of this. I'm just showing you all what I'm doing with it. And I put, after viewing this, I'm sure you're going to want to take that free 7-day trial. Just click here now. Okay, so I give the link, and then I put in another photo that's one of the 7-day trial, you know, just to kind of make pictures in here. Visuals are great. And then I just make another sentence. 2015 is the time to begin building your brand, building your business, building your wealth. And I put a picture in there about branding. Okay, so you can use different layouts, okay? Right now, this one's just got a straight layout, okay? You can use this layout. You can put the pictures there. You can put the pictures to the side. Let's just, you know, let's say you just wanted to save the draft. I'm going to save the draft, okay? It says it's been saved. And then you go, let's preview it, okay? So right here, you can see it goes, oh, okay. So yes, check out this comparison chart. And I put that in bold and see in black and white what other marketing systems charge and what they offer, you know? So I just kind of use that for a picture. And I put, after viewing that, I'm sure you want to take, going to want to take advantage of the free offer, okay? So I'm telling them to click here, all right? And I just put a branding and marketing picture in there. Now, I could change this around and put this picture up here. So, you know, I can do that right now. Let's go back to edit. Let's just see how would you do that. Let me just take this and switch it around. Okay, I could do that. All right, and I might put check out this comparison chart. I might put let me just do this comparison chart by going to and see in black and white what other marketing systems charge and what they offer. And, you know, so there's the picture. After viewing this, I'm sure you're going to take a 7-day free trial. And I'll put, again, go to, and I'll give the link again. So you see, I'm just doing this live. How, again, go to that. So I go over here and I go, okay, let me save the draft. Saved. Let me preview it. Okay. And I think, wow, that kind of gets your attention, doesn't it? So I think I kind of like that, you know. I give them the link right there. Check out the comparison chart and see in black and white what other marketing systems charge. I just kind of, I give this visual. Why? Because people are going to go, oh, I'm on Aweber, rather than writing it out. And then I say, after viewing this, I'm sure you're going to want to take that 7-day free trial. Just click here now. Okay, so we go, okay, I got to go there and put this up here. Okay, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit one more time. Just click here now. I'm going to put it right there. So you see, you can kind of get a feel for how it looks. Save the draft, come back, preview. Okay, so I'm liking that. You know, it's got some visuals. They've got 2 times where they can go do that. I'm going to publish it. Now it says that it's successfully view the note here, view my notes. So I can view it there. All right. So I just wanted you to see, you know, how this can work for you in your business and everything. So let me just go back up there. I'm going to go. So, you know, that makes it pretty cool. And then where does it end up? It ends up on your timeline right there, on your business page. So, you know, once or twice a week, you should be writing notes. Those are blog posts is what they are. And think about it. The party is inside Facebook. You know, you want to bring people to where, I mean, you want to be where the people are. And the people are inside Facebook. So direct them to what you're doing. So those are one of the things. Okay, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you this actual Hangout page that I did for Amy and her business. Okay, so let's go to web pages. All right. So this one right here, let me see. I've got to look for Amy Wallace. As soon as I find it, okay, there it is. So I'm testing the link. So this is just a really cool page that I made for Amy. She's in carrot bars, you know. So I went and I found the logos and all, and I just, you know, I chose this as a tagline. Why did I do that? Because I saw some guy in the U.S. saying, bringing a gram to everyone in America. Well, she lives in Canada. I'm not going to put that tagline. So I just decided, well, everyone in the world needs a gram. We're talking about gold, folks. Anyway, you know, I'm just sharing with you what I helped her do. So I went and got a really nice gold back here because a lot of them are silvery colors. And I wanted it to look good behind here. And then what I did is I went and I shared that page and I was able to give her a share code. And all she had to do was go and hook that in to a subdomain. She's automatically got a Hangout page. You know? Oops, I went to the wrong one. Sorry about that.
Hi, I'm Dottie Berry.
That's not what I wanted to do.
What I have.
Okay. I'm wanting to, I meant to click on something else. I was trying to get back to her page and I clicked on the wrong thing. So let me go back there. So I'm just trying to share with you, this is a Hangout page. And what I did is I went to Chatwing, and that's free, chatwing.com, and I set her up a little message thing. I said, Amy, we can get your team on here. I can teach them about Hangouts, and I can really position you as the pro. Well, guess what? I've got 2 other people I created these for who are in carrot bars. You know, there's a lot of people in the world. No one person can ever have everybody on their team. So I'm doing the same thing for them. And I gave them a share code. So this is what you can do if you're in a business. You can create a Hangout page for you. So next week, I'll make one up that all you'll have to do is take the page and I'll put this nice, you know, background in there. In fact, I'll make a couple of them for you. I'll make one. Here's another cool one that I've done. I like this this background. How about that? That's pretty cool. Hey, which one do y'all like best? Do y'all like this background skyline or the gold one? Why don't you put there in the chat box down there? Let me know which one you like best. But imagine that I give you a page like this, and all you have to do is go create your own Chatwing account and put the code in there. Just swap out the code and yours shows up there, and I get you this nice looking piece here, and all you have to do is swap out the video, and then all you have to do is swap out, you know, this. Now, when you do when I give a share code like that, you don't copy that page, you make a copy of it. Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, let's just go here and do it. If I'm over here and I'm on, let me just go to one. Okay, let me just take one and show you. I'll take that one as an example. If I copy this, then I can actually go and make any changes. So if you've got another, you know, something you want to put in the browser up there, then you'll be able to do that, okay? That's how easy it is to change it. And then for your video, watch this. You just go to, on a Mac, it's Control F, and you put in YouTube, and that brings you here. So you go get your 11-digit code right there, and when you have your video ready, you put it in there. And that's going to be fantastic for your Hangout, all right? And then when you go to your Chatwing, now if you're on a PC, it's probably Control F brings up this where you can put in YouTube. So let's just say Chatwing. Okay, you see Chatwing? Now this is a big old long code. See this from the / all the way over? Once you create your Chatwing, then you go over there and you grab that. So you know what I'll do next week? I will take some of these and we'll show you where you go with Chatwing. But for now, I'm just showing you how you can make a copy very easily and go in there. If I give you some kind of, this is like giving you a template and you just changing things. You'll get the cool background. Again, pick which background you like better, the gold. It probably depends on what you're going to be putting up there. You know, obviously that other background wouldn't have looked as good as with this, but I'll tell you what, it looks great with the one I showed you. And so let me just go back here. Yeah, see how good it looks with that one? Looks fantastic, huh? And I don't know that the gold would have looked as good with that one. So these are just some of the things that you can do with this PLS system. I mean, it's fantastic. Now I'm going to show you one more thing before we close tonight, because you may be saying, okay, once I get a page, how do I set up one of those Hangouts? I've shown this a bunch of times, but folks, it is so easy. And the reason I'm going to show you tonight is because I need to set up 2 Hangouts, and I might as well multitask and get them done while I'm showing and training you, because I've got one tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then I've got one Thursday for the, you know, I do a weekly training for the Network Marketing Magazine, and I'm going to be training on LinkedIn on Thursday for them. So I've got to go and set that up. So I'm going to show you how easy this is to set up, okay, right here on YouTube. So you go to your, I'm going to back it up because I'm already in here, and a lot of people don't know how to do this. So I'm going to take it where it's like you're right here and you have to find your channel. So you go to my channel, all right? And then you go right here to Video Manager. Okay, I'm going to make sure that we're still being seen. Yep, we are. You click right there on Video Manager. A lot of people think you have to go over to Google and you have to go over there and set up Hangouts. If you want to set up your live Hangout in advance, this is where you come do it. You do it on the YouTube channel. So then you come to where it says live events. You click there, okay? And let me just go here. Wonder where my other ones went. That's weird. I had several others set up there. Anyway, I'm not sure where they went to. They were there a minute ago. Okay. So that one's live now. I'm just going to click on here. I hope I can do it without messing this up. New live event. So I'm going to click right there. And I'm going to be able to fill in this information. All right. Now you'll notice it says go live now. If I were to try this right now, it would not work because I'm already in a live Hangout. Okay, so it would tell me, you know, you're already in a live Hangout. But when I'm doing it in advance, I'm going to set the date. Okay, so I'm going to set the date for tomorrow. And I normally do this one at noon. But this group I'm doing this for has a noon Pacific time that they now are doing a training. So I am now changing this to 2 p.m. Okay, so I can actually go down through here and choose that. Just go over to 2 p.m. And I don't need to add an end time. So I'm going to put, what I'm going to be doing a Hangout on tomorrow is LinkedIn Power Days. And if anybody's interested and is in Southern California and wants to meet me in person, I would love to do that. I'm going to be in San Diego the 23rd, San Clemente the 24th, and Hawthorne, California the 25th. We're going to be doing some full-day LinkedIn trainings. If you want to know the ins and outs of LinkedIn, I'm going to tell you, come get a free training. You know, you can actually go to LinkedInPowerDays.com and sign up and register and be my VIP guest. I'd be glad to have you. Again, that's LinkedInPowerDays.com. Love to have you. So I'm going to be putting this, and one of the things I always do is I'll go here and I'll put what it is, LinkedInPowerDays.com. Register and be my VIP guest. Okay, and then I'm going to put in that right there, LinkedIn Power Days. I might have power up your, how about this? Optimize and maximize your profile. In other words, a lot of people over there do not know what to do with LinkedIn, okay? So it's very important to learn that system. Even though we have Facebook and different things for business and forming those relationships, LinkedIn is fantastic. You know, Facebook is great for communicating with your friends and family. And if you're going to do Facebook marketing, which means you're purchasing ads, doing newsfeed, site ads, mobile ads, whatever, that's where you do your marketing on Facebook. But you don't really just go spamming your friends and families with links and all that kind of thing. And so over here, I'm going to put that in there. And again, what I do is I use this title. I put it somewhere in the description 3 times. That's part of my 7 strategies that I teach. So it says LinkedIn Power Days, optimize and maximize your profile. Or I'm going to put, are you wondering how to utilize LinkedIn for creating business relationships? You know, why not check out? And then I'm going to put that in again. Why not check out what? LinkedIn Power Days, optimize and maximize your profile. That's the 2nd time. You will receive great value and insights from a free full day training. And then I'll just put meet meet Coach B in person at, so just LinkedIn. So see, I'm just setting this up and discover how powerful it is to use. And what I'm going to do again, I'm going to put in that one more time. So there's a whole thing I do right here with actually utilizing these words down here in my tags. And I go in here and I take the second one to the last. And then I go in here and I take this. So I'm going back and forth with the words. And that's how I do my tagging. So you get the idea of what I'm doing here. And these are just some of my 7 strategies for branding and ranking on page 1 of Google. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on, I'm going to make sure this is still up over there and you're seeing it. Yeah, I'm giving you a lot of gold nuggets tonight now. I mean, we're going fast, but you can always go back and watch it again. But I'm giving you some good stuff. I hope you realize that. So now I'm going to create the event, okay? So I'm going to create the event right there. And that's for tomorrow, okay? So let's see where that is. LinkedIn Power Days, optimize and maximize your profile. Okay, so how I'm going to get the link? Okay, it says it starts the 21st. That should be tomorrow at 2 p.m. That's correct. Now, I don't want to start the Hangout. When it's time to start the Hangout, folks, all you do is click on Start the Hangout button. Now, it's not going to start then. There's going to be a green button that says Start the Recording. So that's what I did tonight at 6 o'clock on the dot. Now, you all know when Coach B does a Hangout, we start on time. Because you know what? My time's valuable and so is yours. I know some people will keep you waiting. That's not one of those tactics I use. Maybe I'm old school in that way. I'm new school when it comes to this internet and all, but I'm old school when it comes to respecting your time. So, again, you click on Start Hangout when it's time to hang out. But what do you do in the meantime? How do you get this back over there on that page? Well, let me just take it over here. Okay, I'm going to take these. It's not the V. I don't take that. I just take those letters right there. Now, make sure you don't copy any more than that. That's 11 right there. And I'm going to come back over here. And now I've got to find the darn page. You're saying, how do you find it in all of that? Very good. I'm going to go Command F. And I'm going to go bank because I've got a bunch of things. I've got to come down here, and I know that it's going to be a Hangout page, and I'm just going to kind of go along here, and I know that it's the Bank Global Hangout page, and I'm going to go right there, and I'm actually going to edit the text, and I can look and tell that I'm on the right page, you know, because I know that I've got upcoming Hangouts, recorded Hangouts. So again, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to source code. I'm going to go find the YouTube. Okay, YouTube right there. So I'm going to what? I'm going to take it from the / over here to the question mark. I'm going to remove that, and then I'm going to paste that in. Let me just see. I'm going to change it back to source. I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to save it. I'm going to test and make sure it works. Yay! Stand by. So see, this is really important, you know, what you want to do right here. So then what I do, the next thing I do is I go in there and I check it to see if it's, because that's the test link. And I just go, okay, let me make sure it's actually on the rig. Okay, so come tomorrow, what am I going to do? I'm going to actually come over here to YouTube, okay? I'm going to go back to my channel. I'm going to go back over here to Video Manager. I am going to go to my live. Oh, there's the rest of those things. Oh, I'm going to go back. Oh, this is because this one is in session right there. I'm going to go back All right, so you see those right there. I am going to go back to my live events, and then I'll be able to see that one, and I'll click on the start the Hangout, okay? So folks, we have covered a lot tonight. I want to look at my notes and make sure that I covered everything. I know that John did remind me, you know, it's great to share that comparison code, especially if you have a page, you know, with a lot of likes and things like that. But even if you don't, create your business page. It's very easy to do. We've covered that before too. So we've got a lot of things here that we've covered, but I hope that you have really, you know, gotten some value out of the things that we went over tonight, because just to kind of reiterate, you've got that comparison chart. And I'm going to come off the screen share now. All right, so you've got the comparison chart with the share code. You know how to take it into a business page. You know, why go put it on your personal profile? You know, are people hanging out over there all the time that really want a comparison chart for contact management marketing systems? I don't know, maybe they are. Maybe that's all you built your personal profile. But, you know, I try to keep most of the business stuff over there. And in my personal profile, you know, just try to have your engaging things. So you go over there and you put it in those pages, and then you write a blog post about it, okay? Write a post or two a week on your business page. And that's just another way of getting it out there, all right? You can even take that link about the comparison chart, and you can go over to your to Twitter. Or I'll tell you another thing that I'll do. Let me show you right here. This is one more thing you could do. I almost forgot about this. Let me go back real quick to screen share, and I'll show you. Okay, I got to go find the link real quick. See, after I have up so many things, I have to go find it. All right, there's a comparison chart. You can also go and pin it on Pinterest. So I'll go over here on Pinterest. And I might say, okay, where do I want to put it? Maybe I want to put it over here, right here on Power Lead System. I've got a board. So I go over here and I can pin it from the web. You know, let's see if it'll pull up a picture. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't, like this. Let's just see. Not sure if this one will or not. Something went wrong. Then I can't do that then. So here's what I would do. I would actually go here and I would pull the image in. So I'm going to go find that right here. I've got it down here. Now that's not going to pull up a real big image. I would probably want to go back and get another one. But for now, just for the purpose of showing this, I'm going to show you how that works. Okay? So now I'm going to say, something about what marketing or what contact management marketing system do you use? Here's a great comparison chart of all the top ones, such as Aweber, Constant Contact, IContact, Get Response, and MailChimp, right? Now, that's going to post to Facebook, to my personal, so I'm going to take that off, okay? I might go ahead and let it post to Twitter, but I'm not going to put it on my personal profile. So then I'm going to pin it, okay? It's going to, I'm just going to close that, and it's actually going to be right here. So what I'm going to do, I want to actually click on this and bring it up, and I'm going to edit it. The reason I'm going to edit it is I want to put the source. What is the source? The link that'll get them to that. All right. So I'm going to do that. And now when they click on this, okay, they're actually going to be able to click to that actual page. Okay, so that's really, really important right there. So that's the last thing I'm going to change. I just thought, gosh, I got to give you one more little nugget. So listen, if you like those little nuggets you got, okay, I want you to go over there and say, hey, Coach B, you Google Hangout Maven. Thank you so much. Anyway, that's it for tonight. This is Dottie Berry, and I will look forward to seeing you next week. We'll be covering something more about Power Lead System and the power behind it, because, folks, this is absolutely amazing. So now when we finish, go over there and thank Neil, thank Michael, thank all the people who work together and collaborate and give such great feedback over there in the Facebook group. Okay, bye for now. I will see you next week.